Good morning, and thank you for joining us. Let's start today's technical analysis with the Australian dollar and the US dollar pair and the recent events stirring the markets. Greg?
The Aussie dollar pair fell 0.4% in the last session. The ultimate oscillator is giving a negative signal. Microsoft stock saw a minor rise of 0.1% in the last session. The Williams indicator indicates an overbought market. The dollar-yen pair made a minor upwards correction in the last session, gaining 0.1%. The ROC is giving a positive signal. The pound dipped a slight 0.2% against the dollar in the last session. The CCI is giving a negative signal.
Moving on to world financial news.
The Canadian dollar weakened against its US counterpart as the greenback notched gains against a basket of major currencies, and the Bank of Canada reiterated it could cut interest rates further. The number of Americans filing new claims for unemployment benefits increased to a 10-month high last week, suggesting the labor market was losing momentum and keeping hopes of a September interest rate cut from the Federal Reserve alive. Oil prices rose slightly in up and down trade, pressured by rising US crude and fuel supplies and expectations of a delayed start to Federal Reserve interest rate cuts, but supported by US economic data showing an easing labor market and slowing inflation.
Thank you. Coming up, our chief analyst review of today's most interesting economic events.
The US Export Price Index will be released at 12:30 GMT. The Eurozone's Eurogroup meeting at 7 GMT. The US Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index at 14 GMT. The UK's CFTC GBP NC net positions will be released at 19:30 GMT. Finland's Consumer Price Index at 5 GMT. The UK's consumer inflation expectations at 8:30 GMT.
We hope that you've enjoyed today's market outlook. On behalf of all of us here, we wish you a productive trading day.